Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Back on the Bolton brick pond. Massive algae bloom. Well, it has calmed down a bit. It's not as lime green as what it was, but it's still a little bit green. But yeah, I'm happy. No, only fished this peg once before. It's what they call bottom at third, or top at third, whichever you look at it. But yeah, I'm on there. And I'm on fish. All three rods are on fish, which is buzzing. I've got one, the right hand rod is tucked right down into the corner there, where that overhanging willow is. My middle rod is straight over in front, tight to the pads. And my left hand rod is down in my margin, to my left obviously. I seen here fish. I woke up early, about 4 o'clock, just before 4 o'clock I woke up. And I come for a walk round here and it was alt fish, but so many fish were down here, it was ridiculous. I'm not saying alt fish, but it felt like they were all in them pads on the far side, down to my left, under the tree, further up on the other side. Incredible. Never seen so many fish packed up in one area up Brick Pond. But yeah, wind started trickling in lovely now. Overcast, bit of showers been on, it looked good. Yeah, so like I said, I think I've got multi-rigs on all three. Trigger pop-up, we tip with a little bit of pink foam, 12mm on the right-hander. The far rod is a Nutribaits Big Fish Mix pop-up, and the left-hand rod is Nutribaits Big Fish Mix pop-up, trimmed down a little bit though. It looks a bit whittle away. But yeah, I'm buzzing with it. Definitely, I feel so confident in the fish. It's unreal, but yeah, third pond is a cracking looking pond though. Awesome looking pond. Do feel like we're going to get a fish. I've seen them, seen a nice couple of commons over there. Seems to be a lot of commons knocking about lately. That's all I seem to be catching. I've had one mirror this season. I've seen a couple of big ones down there. I think I've seen the big common. I'm not 100% sure. But we've seen some commons. And one with a good fish. And they look gold. The algae is dropping out, so it's starting to get clearer and clearer. So yeah, happy days. Buzz and Daz have done a cracking job, sterling job, especially for a park lake, and they've had no help from the council. They've done a cracking job. Kept aerator going, getting up at middle at night, like 4 o'clock in the morning, putting it on. And then, you know, awesome, absolutely awesome. But yeah, it's clearing. This morning when I got here, I set up on fish fizzing and bottom rolling. Oh, it was exciting, man, little days. I feel proper confident in a fish. And I'm first time in a long time I'm confident they're all three rods. So yeah, absolutely buzzing. Absolutely buzzing as well with my Nutribaits stuff what I got. So I got a t-shirt, some boilies, Big Fish Mix boilies. Everybody knows I love a bit. Nutribaits Big Fish Mix. I love it. 18mm because I don't get pestered with bream. But honest to God, guys, this Nutribaits it's come back. It's on fire. So it's come back. The colour is, oh, I just love it. Probably not, I can't focus in. It'll go focused in. Lovely, like a bit of a colour, nice. Nice and lovely. Just the bait work, it's not going to get whittled down easily. I like that. I do like that. And they are water soluble as well, fully water soluble. So I've just got a bit, they're just a bit firmer. And also I've fetched some of the milk protein bait I've made myself, and in 15 mils milk protein bait, just testing out milk and nut as we do. Just gonna start I'm just putting some of that in. I've soaked some in a bucket with tiger nut juice, and some fermented tiger nut juice. So yeah, I'm buzzing with that. I am considering spodding them out over that far side. I need to make my decision soon. I really do need to make my decision soon. But yeah, there's not much there. There's a couple of mouthfuls for big carp. You know what I mean? In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spod that bucket, that bait, that nut bait, soaked in tiger nut juice. It's not just tiger nut juice and hemp juice. You know what I mean? So it'll be leaking off goodness. Yeah, so that's where we're at the minute. So we're at the Brick Pond. Obviously I'll give updates as and when, but we're still on the chase for that big common. I feel very close to it. I feel close. So yeah, brilliant. Hopefully we have one or two to show you. We feel extra confident. So I'll get back to you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've spodded, not many, just a couple of spods out over to the far margin of the milky nut mix, soaked in tiger nut juice and hemp oil and hemp juice. After you cook hemp and that. Done that. Obviously with some big fish mix in there, some trigger in there. Yeah, so we'll see what that brings. I brought my ridge monkey, so I'm down to using this. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, can't cook nout in it. Cook porridge in one of them, it's absolutely annihilated it. God, it looks good for a fish. It's windy, pushing down here, it's warm. It's overcast. I've just got everything with what I want. Been snacking on black pudding. Black pudding. Trust me. This is an awesome bit of kit. This is some food. Don't let people tell you it's bad for you, because it's absolutely not. It's got so many essential nutrients what the human body needs. It's awesome. Black pudding. Really good for you. Oh, if you're trying to live better on bank, I'm having a couple of sausages, I'm having some bacon, I've had my carbohydrates from my main breakfast. I had my 40 grams of oats, cooked them up with semi-skimmed milk and a protein shake. And now I'm getting on to my second meal, so I don't eat as much when I'm at fishing, and I'm going to have a little bit of a fry up. I'm going to have. Look, I'm not going to eat all 3 sausages. I just can probably have 1 or maybe 2. I'm gonna mix that with 4 rashers of bacon, and maybe some canned tomatoes. But it's all about balance. I don't eat no biscuits. I've got some fig biscuits. I like them when I want, and I'll maybe have a snack of them if I get a sweet tooth later on today. But I'm cutting down, seeing what's happened when my body's been at for the past 2 years, where not been training at all. I've only been training since back March, so yeah, I'm gonna get into that. Fetch the fruit for vitamin C. I've got banana for potassium. I've got a kiwi for fibre and stuff. And I see people, they definitely do not look after themselves at bank, eating pop noodles and stuff. I've got a pop noodle. Everybody likes a treat. Pop noodles is a treat, but I won't eat one every single time I come, and I might not even eat it at all today. It depends. If I can't bother to cook or out tonight, that's what. Right, then I understand that pop noodle is going to take me an hour and a half of cycling on bike. So yeah. That's my way of thinking and doing things. People disagree, that's up to them. I know people like to come fishing for themselves and do what they want, but I'm not getting older. I'm 40 next year, so I'm going to try and live a bit longer than my average family life expectancy. So the wind's really hacking down. Like I say, I've got multi-rigs on all 3 pop-ups. It's really silted, this pond. I've had float out my float. I had a little plumb around, and it's like 5 foot nearly everywhere. There's an odd bit where it's a little bit deeper, a little bit shallower, but it's not. There's no standy out here other than to the pads. So we're going to plan on putting a rod, on a spot and putting some buckets on it. But there's just nothing. There's nothing there. So just cleaning my pans, as we always do. Always cleaning. It's not like we can use lake water either to boil up and clean pans anymore. Bloody algae bloom. Just proper spoil it. No, yeah, it's not spoil it. It's just rubbish. Got to keep on top of it anyway. For that, well, the bailiff's keeping on top of it anyway. So, but yeah. So like I said, multi-rigs and all one. Simple. This has got an ash fang twister hook on. Yeah, a kicker. I like it to sit like that, me. Nice and straight. I feel like that little arc over, that's the money. That's the money. The hook holes I've had on here, I've had, this is no, but like I've had it 4 inches back in chops. Up, boom, straight. On one of them thinking angles hooks, the curve point hooks. They're hooks, they are. I told myself across to a fish on the boat with one in its chops. Absolutely awesome hooks. Best hooks I've ever used. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, other than that, I was cleaning this. It's that time of day where I think the fish just milling around. Not really looking for food yet, but we'll get there. We'll get it. Pretty confident we'll get a fish or 2. Maybe not 2, maybe 1, I don't know. But I'm confident we'll get a fish. So, yeah. Oh, right, that's that cleaned. So what I'll do is, like I say, if what happens, I'll give you an update. Everybody knows I have to tie a multi-rig. I only use multi-rigs and the flipper rig for bottom baits, or the swimmer rig, well, D-rig, whatever you want to call it. I've been carp fishing that long, I call it swimmer rig. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll get back to you whenever anything occurs or anything like that? See you in a bit. Yes, so there we are, evening. Wade, one pair of my waders up, one hooking mat there, about a tucked in nice. So obviously it's a park lake, so it's all open behind us. So just tucked everything nice and neat inside. Yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, one of them rods rips off. Should imagine it will do. I was speaking to a good friend Hopper, and he's on it. He says bottom baits at best on this one. See, never caught a fish out of Brickyard on a bottom bait. Every fish I've caught has been on a pop up. So is that something I've been doing wrong? I'm not sure, but like I say, I'm targeting one fish now, and I've got one more fish to go, and that's a big common. There's a couple of nice commons I'd like to catch, but the big common it is. And then once I've caught that, well, I'm going to start trying to get on some river adventures anyway. But at the minute, I'm just going to try to concentrate on this. I just want it now. I've caught long common. I just want this one now. So hopefully, next time you hear my voice, it'll be with a nice looking fish. So, catch you in a bit, guys. Hey guys, welcome back. So, I've got not much to report really. I've got white tablet swans, and I've had a couple of carp feeding down at mine to my left. As I got them feeding, they've got confident feeding, tails up, you know. And swans was the thought I was going to feed them some bread, whatever. But anyway, they've come flying over. Carp gone. Anyway, so it's late on night. It's about late on, about 8:30. Getting towards bite time. All bites so far I've had, and I know others have had this season, have been late evening, night bites, and first morning. I don't think anybody's done day bites, so yeah, the witching hour, let's go. Definitely feel like we're going to have a fish. Like I said, all three rods and the fish are there. Definitely fish there, I've seen them all day. I'd be surprised if I don't get woken up by a run. I had a trailer run anyway, screaming off trailer. I lifted into it or something. Must have been a trailer, so absolutely nothing there, and it was screaming. So, all fuming. But it is what it is. But yeah, other than that, not much to report. I'll show you, have a quick glance. Nothing else happened in this session, so I'll just leave you with a picture of the Bricky.